institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice. The only independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice. The only independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice. The only independent voice of Liberia. No allegiance to any political party, organization, institution, or individual. Freedom FM 87.9, your best choice.
Some of us, we have tasted no blood in our life. All our life was on the altar with our grandparents. We pray every day. When I flew home and flew home, we were hoping. The question we both placed our hope on was Jesus Christ, the Son of the Lord, to talk to our Father God. So, Liberians, every time I speak, whether it's the United Nations or the ECOWAS, peace is the order of the day. The men that want to be president, that want to unseat me, you must unseat me in a peaceful way. You don't need to break anything, to shoot anybody, and report it. Those that are going, even that are going to vote against us for all the rules, they must be happy when they go home. They must not be fighting. This is the Liberia that we want to take. It is not about Georgia, it's about our country. Now, the reason they tell you, what I will say to you is, that I can say,
interest. They rolling our interest, they buy road that the only way we can get less on here for the inside gets on it for ourselves. But now see your face in the road. And when your face the road, we not be getting something. Then suffering will come to us. And now small suffering will come on trade. Money will work for themselves. Hey, but every day we can't each car give you 250, each truck give you 2,500. Truck passing your car give you 500. The motorbike give you 150. At the end of the day, we can get about 10, 15, 20,000 a day. So I think in our community Thursday now we got good something there that can even say renovate our community pump, to be our town hall, to do some toilet baying and things. But now you're facing a road. How will we be generating money? So the facing on the road, a bad dream to us. Yeah, we're feeling bad. Because after facing the road, what will be benefiting? What will get a job to do to be getting such a money?
It's fair because
it's not fair to them, but me, the happiness to me.
And to them, it's fair
because I benefit from myself.
Government, they got to destroy the money passing from my house.
I benefit from myself.
Pay. I want money.
So I enjoying it.
I want money. I want money. You spoiling my house. You give me the money, I buy my back where I eat because no yeah. Let me see, I can get where to get because I have to eat. The beginning are working with me, they will eat something so a month and so that I can go closer to 25,000 a day. Yeah. When they want to pay, I close my road. You not buy, you buy your comment road. Because when they sleep this, yeah, they can sleep here when they get back in the car, they can say, who will go for? I say myself, I get copper.
If you want to
yeah.
They see the road, you see that good thing, but means that bad thing. Because left that interest. And why in my interest, why I choose the bar road because the bar road can give us something.
Get money.
And now you're facing the road. I want eating close. So we're feeling bad. We'll be real sad. We're trying to tell the president that the road that you're facing, you feel that you're doing good thing for the Southeastern. But we that live
for the issue about Mr. Peter, no, we got
interest. They rolling our interest, the bar road that the only way we can get less on here for the inside gets on it for ourselves. But now see your face in the road. And when your face the road, we not be getting something. Then suffering will come to us. And now small suffering will come on a trade. Money will work for themselves. But every day we can't each car give you 250, each truck give you 2,500. 500. Truck. Passenger car give you 500. The motorbike give you 150. At the end of the day, we can get about 10, 15, 20,000 a day. So I think in our community Thursday now, we got good something there that can even say renovate our community pond, to be our town hall, to do some toilet baying and things. But now you're facing a road. How will we be generating money? So the facing on the road, a bad dream to us. Yeah, we're feeling bad. Because after facing the road, what will be benefiting? What will get a job on to do to be getting such a money?
It's fair because
it's not fair to them, but me, the happiness to me.
And to them, it's fair
because the benefit for myself.
Government, they got to destroy the money passing from my house.
The benefit for myself.
They will pay. I want money.
So I'm enjoying it.
I want money.
You spoiling my house.
You spoiling my house. You give me the money, I buy my back where I eat because no right. Yeah. Let me see. I can get where to get because I have to eat. The beginning of working with me, they will eat something so a month so that I can go closer to 25,000 a day. Yeah. When they want to pay, I close my road. You not buy, you buy your comment road. You gotta see money with this. Yeah, they can sleep here when they get back in the car. They can say, who will go for? I say myself, cook. I get cooper.
They will not.
Yeah.
They see the road, you see that good thing, but means that bad thing. Because they have that interest. And why in my interest, why I choose the bar road because the bar road can give us something.
Get money.
And now you're facing the road. I want eating close. So we're feeling bad. We'll be real sad. We're trying to tell the president the road that you're facing, you feel that you're doing good thing for the Southeastern. But we are living.
For the issue about Mr. Peter Dog, we got no idea on Mr. Peter Dog. It is proven and it is reality in the community. When you go there, people tell you that we have been eating dog.
Why you people kill his dog?
It is false. In fact, when we went to the police station, we had a conflicting statement.
And who had the conflicting statement?
The both of us, the complainant and that of the people that were accused.
On ground that you people eat his dog.
When we went to the police station, we were marginalized. We brought bread to the court with our statement, written statement.
So then listen to the statement you provide to the police.
The statement for me, we provided to the police. We told them that it is true that we ate dog yesterday.
If I hit dog, you people ate?
It was not hit dog.
So which one the dog you people ate?
The dog we ate, we bought the dog from West Point, from one of our friends. And in fact, the dog that we ate, it was a dog that was killed in the net town and the guy roasted the dog.
Then you put two police investigators that you put bought a dog from West Point. And then when you put were told, let go West Point, you put couldn't identify the person you put bought the dog from.
We went to West Point. In fact, before going to West Point, we went to his own Whitney Hall and the person was not provided. So what we did, we went to West Point. When we went to West Point,
the person who claimed that you put brought dog to them to cook?
For sure, the person was not provided. It was later on the person came. When we went to West Point, the guy that we bought the dog from, we could not find him. Probably he gone to a normal business. He's a human being.
He claiming that this is not the first time you put killing his dog.
That's a false allegation. If at all we go to the law and he proves all guilty, we were waiting to be facing justice. But if we go to the law and we are not found guilty, we'll sue a lawsuit against him. Yes.
Even though you put a dog, but it was not his dog.
For sure, we know Mr. Peter's dog.
But then why you think he leveled any allegation against you people?
The reason for which they made is leveling allegation against us. Yesterday, when we went to his house, because his brother in question, okay, David, that brought us here, have $50 United States for me.
And you refused to pay the money?
He refused to pay the money for me.
So based on that, he claimed that you put the one that ate his dog?
For sure. When the police and myself went to the house yesterday, for he to promissory note that he will pay my money next month. After we left on that, he was claiming that the time we left on that, it was the time his dog got missing. So that is, when we left on that, we left along with the two police officers. So we are not the only one that will be accused. Then that is the two police officers too were accused that we all carried the dog along.
We are already admitted that you people can eat dog. Why are you people always eating domestic animals?
For me, I eat dog because from my tribal background, we don't have any law. And dog is for meat. When
you tribal background,
I'm a grown man. You
grow people eat dog.
Grow people, I can tell you that grow people eat dog. But human being eat dog. What a pet man give me man. I don't have a law of eating dog. So it level me to create my own law. Say I can eat dog. But my human being, I choose to eat dog.
So your law is to eat dog.
I don't have law on eating animals. I eat all animals. One, it is eating by human being. I can eat it.
So you can eat snake too.
Even snake, I can eat snake.
You can eat cat.
I can eat cat.
You can eat rat.
I can eat rat.
But you eat dog.
I eat dog.
You did not eat his dog.
I did not eat Mr. Peter dog. Neither any of my friends ate Mr. Peter dog.
And you are confident that you can prove yourself innocent in court?
For sure. Yeah, off.
So you don't eat no other animal besides dog?
Eat all animal that eatable by human being, as I said to you, except when I choose not to eat it.
And you don't have no regret in eating dog?
For sure.
Fine. Out of here, where I'm Gabriel Sibo, Lipu Faro. The road I am facing today, I almost look like what I bereaved. Yeah, I'm feeling bad. Reason being is that they road through the bar road, we get in our facility. Left that interest. They road in our interest, the bar road, that the only way we can get less on here for the inside get something for ourselves. But now see you're facing the road. And when you're facing the road, we not be getting something. Then suffering will come to us. And now small suffering will come on the money will walk for themselves. Hey, but every day we can't each car give you 250, each truck give you 2,500. Truck passenger car give you 500, the motorbike give you 150. At the end of the day, we can get about 10, 15, 20,000 a day. So I think in our community Thursday now we got good something there. Like even say renovate our community pump, to be our town hall, to do some toilet baying and things. But now you're facing a road. How will we be generating money? So the facing on the road, a bad dream to us. Yeah, we feeling bad. Because after facing the road, what will be benefiting? What will get a job on to do to be getting such a money?
It's fair because
it's not fair to them, but me, the happiness to me.
And to them, it's fair
because I benefit from myself.
Government, they got to destroy the money passing from my house.
I benefit from myself.
They will pay. I want money.
So I'm enjoying it.
I want money.
You spoiling my house.
You spoiling my house. You give me the money, I buy my back where I eat because no work. Yeah. Let me see. I can get where to get because I have.
They bring her to go steal to the main store.
So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store.
Yeah. He said I'm joining to go steal to the web main store to get money to the store. They will go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bars for the same lecture?
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I lecture been I'll call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You different working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go steal. I go to yeah. I question me. The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand. Then still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
I beg you, sorry.
I say.
When they call you in the now.
When the man call me in the
yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
the message you want to give you what?
Tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of full bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside my butter. So when I carry it to the main, say carry it to the main. When you give it to the main, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the main, the main say thank you. I say okay. The main say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends call me.
And the same man going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say one for you to go steal.
Yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
Then they are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah. Black DG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
We now go over to Robert Tier of the Unity Party.
Yeah, everything I do, we must first tell the thing to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
We've been doing that. We have people clean the champagne in our various communities. So, I said, go to people and ask them what they name. And so you poison them to say, I name this. But if you don't ask your people, then what do you carry to them? So before I ask them what they name and what they name, how you take them to them.
Your 3 major priorities.
Right now, if you look at I'm a teacher in profession.
You teacher?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. The second thing is that we want the borough's autonomous.
The borough's what?
It's autonomous. Yeah, it's autonomous.
Go ahead.
And we look at some of the things we want to consider because we talk about autonomous, that means you have a lot of facility. Hello, thing that you do in the borough. And if you are autonomous and you have other things to do, and if you look at the men are young people graduated from college and also in the district. Right now, the first thing we embarked was to have a reconciliation regional meeting all of the communities.
So Tia, at what level were you teaching? Was it elementary, junior high, or senior high?
So we're taking elementary divisions.
Oh,
elementary division. And we're credible, we are more accessible, and we're development oriented. So hello. Robert B. Tier is a librarian. After our graduation from the elementary school, we keep the Murray to attend the junior high school, the Pasadena Junior High School. And from there, we went to Central High and we graduated 1998. I'm a teacher in professions. Robert Tier is one of the daughter's sons. Robert Tier is one of the credible sons. Robert Tier is deserved to be a servant in the district. I always work at the national security
See to the mainland store. So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web store. He said, I'm join to go steal to the web mainland store to get money to the store that will go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bars for the same lecture? Then how can the police catch you now? The police before the man called me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said,
I'm Minister Musu Kelele, led by the Spirit of God, to dedicate a song to our outgoing president of Liberia, President George Manuel Blessing Weah. Listen to me. People, please around your life. You be the same one that tear you apart. Even the one you welcome within your home. You be the one that carry the information out there. Listen to this message, 2 songs. Listen to me.
You are, it's great joining us tonight right here on this very die on Freedom 87.9 and 95.7. And so we are right here on this very die, and we'll continue to be grateful to the Almighty God that we are beaming with life and that of good health. And welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. That sorry does not in any way means that indeed we regret our actions. And that is where we are. That is quite important moment for you and myself. And you can only celebrate in what may appear to be man-made purported calamity. You can only celebrate in the wake of it. And that's what God loves so much. Especially when you know the truth and people you stand for the truth and you are being punished for the truth that you believe in. All you can do is to just smile out to the perpetrators of heinous crimes against you. You just laugh at them because you believe that you stand for the truth and nothing else for the truth. So whatever they are doing, you just smile. You don't get vexed. No, you laugh at them, especially when you know what you know. And so we are grateful tonight on this very day. And this is where we are. With no fear nor favor, with God being on our side, with the kind of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding He has given us, we'll continue to prevail and give hope to this nation in a state of hopelessness. We give hope and we tell people to gain their independence. Independence does not just come by declarations, it comes from the thoughts, from the mind. You got to demonstrate it from the mind. Sometimes you got to stand up and you got to know that indeed this is me. That does not in any way take away the fact that indeed we will not need each other. No. The fact there is we'll always need each other. But the fact of the matter remains that, let me tell you something that makes some of you to be very much reckless and useless in life. It's because of fear. Fear is that thing that makes even some people not want to invest because they're scared. When I put my money here, I think something will come from inside, then they get scared. They say, no, I will not put money there. Or when I put my money in the person here, I think the person, you got, no, that fear can make people to remain to where they are today. Fear now make people to remain crippled in their whole life. Fear of pain to go through. So sometimes you were walking down the road, your foot got sprung, and of course you want for somebody to hold your foot. So now the touch you say, hey, leave my foot. Your foot will remain like that because you are afraid of the pain. You got to face it. It doesn't matter why it is. Pain is part of life. It's part of healing. Before your mom and pa could born you, it went through pain. Your pa said went through pain. You know what they did to your pa? The first thing they did to your pa, like the thing that you don't even know it, they grab your pa, they circumcise him for them to cut the first pain that anyone, your pa, they circumcise your pa. When they cut your father flesh, your pa flesh, they cut it because your mom said born you out of pain. Your parcel was born from the time your power was baby, the first pin that on your part they cut that flesh. Your power was small and went through that pin. So some of the people then who their parents never wanted them to go through the pin, they are just like that. I don't know how they can operate, but they are just like that. That is as a result of fear. That's what keeps you like that. Some people as they are because of fear. But again, we are all independent, and that's why it is. God makes us to really be able to absorb everything, and we are right here, and we know that this is our country. When people try to teach you, say, go home, go sit down. I remember doing those days when we were with our parents and lived with them. Something we used to observe, especially during those days, it can still happen in some communities or in some homes. Some people just like they let to borrow too much. Cold spoon, they will come to your house to borrow it. Pepper, they will come to your house to borrow it. Salt, they will come to your house to borrow it. So sometimes you just get ready and tell them, say, stop being reckless. I will not give you salt anymore. I will not give you cold spoon anymore. What you think about is that person wants you to be independent. Yes, it's hurtful that you want it and then they are not giving you it, but the person wants you to be independent. So why you can't just go buy your own cold spoon? So I'm looking at in the time and age, and I want to say thanks to all those who believe in us. We have learned, we have decided to teach you how to gain your independence. Think a sanction that they're leveling all over the place here that just looking like that. It just makes some of you now to laugh in the face of sanction. In fact, 3, 4, 5 persons call me and say, AB, we want to say thank God for you guys. At first, when we used to hear about sanction, we just thought that was something that, you can't go to any country, you can't do that, you can't die. No, it's not like that. I said, but why are you people hurting your head? I can give you the names of people who have been sanctioned, and today you are still suffering under them. They are living their lives. Bernard Uridan, Edwin Snowden, whatever it is. These are people that have their huge potency, that are still moving on with their lives. They are still strong. They are still who they are. It doesn't matter. Who cares about that? Nobody. So when you see nothing, I want to go about, let me tell you what beyond all of these things, and we'll come to it. But before we can get there, I am still here asking because many of you don't understand about life, and I'm very proud that the waves, in fact, the later waves of sanction vindicates us and raises more questions about the credibility of the sanction. Because somebody was asking me, so what did Nukwe go do inside now? You see some of the things, and then Nukwe question, it comes to bed. At the time it has come, and people in Magibi County, they will now say, but AB, who really are you? Look, the guys come in and say, AB, who are you? Why God made you like this? They say, AB, you were just everything. And I told them in Magibi County, I called my brother that show. The two of them were on their show today, and a voice of Magibi and Radio Magibi and Borges and that of Nula. They were having their joint presentation this morning, and I did call. I said, you see, the same thing we used to be talking. We said this sanction thing that they talk about Mageda in our straight is not fact based, no evidence based, nothing. It's just wish hunt, and it's politically driven. You can see it clearly. And I will tell you why I always say it's politically driven. And I said that was not fair enough, and that does not call for anybody to look at somebody and tell and say, oh, you know, there's that. You'll do this. You'll do this. So you seen it? These are some of the issues that are unfolding. Today, now, Nugwe for inside. Then people actually say, hey, Nugwe la visa restriction. Mage na maneski this. But let's forget about it. Nugwe they are even talking about corruption. In it, they seen it. They see corruption. You say Mage corrupt or whatever. They see in Nugwe. But what is the logic in that corruption? How do you determine the corruption? Is it because Nugwe get properties? Is that what makes one to be corrupt? You just look at people that live in their lives or whatever it is. You should be able to define what makes them to be corrupt. I just hate the fact of people promoting jealousy and envy in this country. And you're coming to get a new bunch of people to envy again because the Unity Party people, you're coming to start envying them too again. So y'all will just be jumping behind people, envy. And guess what? All of the people they sanctioned, even including the Prince Johnson time, including the Vanish Shema time, all of them had relationship with the CDC. Do you know why the waves of sanctions? At the time Prince Johnson was aligning with the CDC that the time they sanctioned him. At the time Vanish Shema was lukewarm on the Unity Party, but of course doing somewhat business because it was Vanish Shema that recommended people at the health ministry. Yeah, he recommended somebody at the health ministry. He also recommended Musa Dean. All the people that have a land when they sanction order. You know why the waves of sanction? Because me, I agree. George, our government did not take money to put into the pockets of the American people through their lobbying firms. So as a result of that, that's the biggest crime. And let me tell you something again. All these things that are happening, we are looking at, I care less about how anybody feel about it. This is my own freedom of expression, and I'm expressing it the way I'm doing it. I care less about how anybody feel. Your ticket to them. Anyhow you want to take it to them, I don't care. But let me tell you something. This country is country of ours. And like I said, what has Nukwe done? You see, the very Nukwe I was talking to and then blasting, somebody sent me something. Nukwe was talking about my gay. When Americans speak, they speak. The whole world will condemn you. Somebody sent me something this morning, man. Who sent it to me? I think my man Sekou. You see, some of the things will get me talking. All the things, and I told them, I give you people, I say I will defend Nukwe any day. There is no basis of that sanction, anything to convince me about that sanction. Unless they come up and tell. And I know some of the stories behind it. I know exactly why it is. So you see some of the issues that are unfolding. And somebody sent it to me this morning. Sekou, I thought you sent me something this morning. I wanted to share it with my class so that they will get it. You see, the reason I say some of these things and I'm doing it, and you know, this country is an interesting country. So why you will not prioritize your own people? That you see why America is shaking you up like this? Because some of you your whole life like America. So they get ready, they fat small, you smell it. They do they want, they bash small, you smell it. Anything they do, feel. But you forget to know that you have your own responsibility to your country. Don't put the people business on your face too much. You either you scared of them, they will still put it there. You like I said, you want to be pressing them, they will still put it there when they want to put it there. Do you know? These people, they are not people for you to say that. Everything they're talking about that you're doing is what they are doing. Everything they're accusing you of, and they're accusing your people of, that is everything they're doing. And you see, they can be smart and say, I was listening to the Shashi Affairs today. She said, no corruption everywhere, even in America or everywhere. It is not an issue about corruption being everywhere. That why they go, but what happens when people are corrupt? I say, yeah, but you are right about that. But you see, the problem there is their systems are set up in a way that they will only do something with corruption if they are caught and they are not benefiting from it. That's the danger part of them. So you see, all that thing she was talking today, and she said, oh, what will happen? And Civil 7 salary. So I was listening to her today. I just laughed. I said, Civil 7 want to know because some of them complain that they don't have good wage bill. I say, you get Intercon sitting and read to the U.S. embassy here with bad labor practice. And you hire a foreign firm, Intercon, American firm, Intercon, treating our Liberians, giving them peanuts, and they're standing on their feet from in the morning till night, all through. You're not doing anything about it. You're talking about wage bill, this, that, all the kind of things. You think that what will be? No, let me tell you something. For me, you see, this country is an interesting country. Let us leave these people alone. Let them live their lives. Let us live our lives. Forget about these people. Look, I can never, ever verify any Liberian whom they are sanctioned or whatever it is. Not because I get problem with you, like Nukwe now. Don't Nukwe myself, what he did during the course of the election up to now, but I can't say it good for him. No, it is not right. It has never, nothing sound in that. Look at the money thing they're talking about. The American people. And I told you the last time, certain group of them came, they came to come ask me about Survey. Intelligently, the king can ask about Survey. They call me at what the hotel needs. I read up. They play my man can be. I want to call my man living play before you can go there. And let me see in the let me see where. Okay, so hotel. I'll just tell you that. And they're listening to me. The guy who, because they came purposely asking. They went and met with Prince Johnson. They talked to Prince Johnson. The king they sat down, they were about 3 white guys. The king they sat down asking me question. What about the Survey? What about this? Blah, blah, blah. The thing I told them that day. I said, you see the problem I get in this country. And I'm saying that what I told you that day. Let me say a year again so that they will hear good. I told them in their faces. I don't have my feelings. That's one thing for sure. I look at them koro in their faces and I saw it as a classic opportunity to tell them who I am, how patriotic and nationalistic I am. I said, let me tell you something. You know the problem ArcelorMittal, because ArcelorMittal, I know that as soon as they accompany them, even the HPX, for which they decide to say Samuel 12 and get visa restriction. All the HPS in that money thing you heard about, that he company them business and you hear about it. That I want to get it on them. All the thing that you heard about, I want to get it. Now listen to this, right? So they had come to meet with me to ask me, AB, what about Sawway, blah, blah, blah. So I told them, I said, you know why the Sawway people, then people feel what they're in Nima County? Because they are down to earth and then they are treating the people well. Asula Mitapo people in tanks. We went there on survey and I told them that Jeremiah Kun took few other generals, my friend Julius J. And I referred them to them. I don't know whether they went to them. Julius J, Kelvin, Demi, and myself. I think we went there. I said, these people came in this country and they're keeping our people in tanks, which is terrible. Sawway is trying to improve the lives of the people. So I think that's why they are gravitating towards Sawway. But you can't get people coming to this country. Let's take a look at Firestone. I even went for Firestone and all. I put Firestone inside it. I knew exactly what they were on. And I care less about what they were on. The king is sat down in front of me asking me. I decided to prioritize Liberia. I decided to tell them I didn't want a dime from them or whatever it is. I'm not going to come sell my country because of whatever peanuts. When you bunch of human beings, people then I leave and go to their countries, then I sit here to suffer. You think that's what I'm here for? They said that when I told them hey, they were not getting anything good, I said, okay, thank you so much. And I will call you again whenever we can. But of course, I think it was a free vote. I said, thank you so much. They said, should we offer you anything? I said, I need nothing from you. I walked out of that meeting. That day, I walked. They gave all kinds of interest into our mining sector, our resources. Firestone sat their ear in this country up to now. Not even rubber they are able to produce in this country. These people, they are not good. And look what they should be careful. You know, they turned the American ambassador they were here. They went, they said they want to see Jetty plantation. You know, they can do all their tricks then some kind of way. They want to see because what Jetty trying to do it will honor called Firestone. They're not too happy about that. They decided to go with Nukwe. They sat down to Nukwe horse. They begin to even eat and drink that. After they finish sanctioning him again now, Nukwe told these American people they are his friends. So because they went and sat at a house, they were drinking there and doing all of those things. And he doesn't know. These people will come close to you to know your connection. They went because they believe that Nukwe has a contact, either in Jetty or whatever. All these things that you saw that sanction come up. So you don't even understand some of these things. You're passing around showing your teeth all over the place. That kind of team of them being scared. That kind of team of look, I know most, let me not say some, most of our government officials, they are corrupt. That one bluntly, I will tell you. We will clearly, that one, I will not tell you that these people, most of our government officials are not corrupt. No. Now, what you see the day, thing that our LACC then, GSC then, when they come up with something, we can lift it. Because we know these people, they are in touch with people. They have evidence that they are saying that this person did this. Like David Etta Brown Lasana, that criminal thing she did the last time, where she went to do all kinds of things and took the whole procurement on it because they say what they call that criminal thing she did the last time. Those were evidence-based issues. The only thing for which they dropped that case against her because they said the office of the ombudsman was not in place. But that lady was caught in the corruption web. She's very corrupt. She was caught up right in the corruption web. It was there. But you know why? She went free because the office of the ombudsman was not established at the time because it had to do with the code of conduct. That was how she got off the hook. Did she get off clearly? No. That case was lingering on, but that case was dismissed not on its merits, it was on technical grounds. So there are two bases now. Normally, when cases are dismissed or cases are settled on merit, then you can now brag in there and say, look, you're not for anything against me, but on technical grounds, it doesn't mean you didn't do it. Most cases that are decided on technical grounds, it does not indicate that you didn't do it. It just as there are certain technicalities that were in place that in the procedural aspect of the law, because that one technical grounds deals directly with procedural. Now, there are procedures you're supposed to meet. If you did not meet those procedures, and then you decided to carry AB to court, and then they say AB go home and go free, it doesn't mean AB didn't do it, but you did not meet up with that procedure that you're supposed to use to get AB under the law. So that is what they call the technical grounds. On the merits, yes, on the merit, they will go into the evidence that you have against AB. That's a different thing by itself. So that thing that happened, all those things when they came up, we raised those issues. We were not shying away. Why you think we're not raise sanction issue if the American people can give us sufficient information on what it is? I'm gonna just jump beyond Sunday as a journalist because I believe I envy people because they get jobs or they get houses. I'm gonna just get vexed with them and envy them on the basis of their wealth or whatever. Anybody can sit in a privileged position and get anything. I'm not gonna use that as basis to envy them. Do you know how many of our pastors then getting unbudgeted, procedural fundings and things? Pastor can benefit from. Let me can tell you, me and little authority. What it call? Yeah, and let me tell you something. Pastor supposed to get offering, right? Okay, the church. These are the procedures of spending in the church. They get offering, they get tithing, then they get pastor appreciation. Those are the three basic procedures through which they can generate funds there. Maybe the church project. Okay, project. So that four. They get project, pastor appreciation, offering, and tithing. So the pastor appreciation, I want it for the pastor. Or maybe the tithe. The tithe, they can give it to the pastor for him to whatever. Yeah, that one can go to him too. But there are other money then that the pastor can get that not offering, that not tithe, and not any other thing. People just look at him and say, you know what, pastor, this is not about pastor appreciation anything. We'll just, because of the privileged position he sits in. Do you know how many of our parents, in fact, you know, I just hear for people to just do crazy envy, just out of stupidity. Because you see the man get this, the man got, no. We should establish the corruption, the corruption proceeds that can be traced to that property the man get. Let's look at it and we'll be able to get it. That will be very much key as well. Because some people sit in privileged position, they just get. Like where I sit today, you think that my salary are living on? No. Do you know how many of you? I keep saying this, and I'm grateful to some of you in America and thinking, what the AB 100, what the 50 that what the 25 I was sending there for your scratch card. I appreciate all of you for that. It's good for me. So when I tell those small money now, what when they say, oh, yeah, AB government giving you money, what kind of government giving who money or whatever it is that they kind of envy then you can trade on? That was spoiling this country. Say you look at Sanctions, you're passing around with it. You ask the people, where is the evidence? Why you think at this time? So the HPS group, they came. They said they want to use the railway to do their money. ArcelorMittal and the Unity Party people already signed an agreement that before anybody use that railway, you got to pass through ArcelorMittal for it to work. ArcelorMittal is ready to have a new agreement signed. HPS comes in and says, we too also want to do business using the railway. The government of Liberia got some 30 million that they play the got 20 and what they say 20 to money bribe, you know, that they think that the 30 million which is budgeted for and went into the budget. All that thing you're talking about, you're passing around here, you think people, because it did not materialize and 20 gone out today, they look at it like 20 their money, and that's a blatant lie. They came here, these people, they follow. Okay, if there's a bribe, there must be a bribber and a bribee. Who is the bribee? Who is the bribber? Now, the one who is the bribee is the one who receives the bribe. Now we know the bribee to be 20. Who is the bribber? Why should you in the first place come in this country to come to a bribe? You say receive bribes. That's what you said. You said receive a meaning it must have been given already. Who is the briber? The briber are these American companies that like to corrupt the system. That's how you saw people like Firestone then using their supervisors to suppress our people to vote for Joseph Boakai because they will suppress them through our 6 years. But I personally, I am really up for labor reform. And I can tell you for sure, my mouth will not close on labor-related issues like they have always been. I'm up for labor reform. All the things that you're seeing here, so you're passing around, oh, people, and people look at it here and there, but you know, when it falls in your shoes, that's when you tend to appreciate us. Like the Nukwe folks, they now saying to say, wow, this AB guy was saying something now. Nukwe was saying something about Maggie, how Maggie now supposed to be SYZ. Lay there, the Nukwe man said he fall inside today now. Whatever it is. For me, I don't have time. I don't have time. Look, let me tell you something. The last thing somebody gave me, so the US people then can have free speech. They can what they call. I'm not telling them anything. What they can. They are only bring it on. Whatever it is, who get time for that thing they talk? I don't get time. I don't even know about ABA. That God get me. That God get me. That God. I fear God. And I respect God. Look at how corrupt these people are. In fact, by the way, where is Joseph Boakai, my president? Me, I'm so concerned about my president because I feel putting in for my green suit already. And on its way coming. For only my president, I ain't putting it in for my own business or no. For my president proper. Because I went Lofa County, I know Lofa people, they have a fresh land, green. Now what Liberty, let me say a Unity Party that green. So I appreciate that. I went for my suit and I want to use my green suit. And I get it. It coming. Because they say he has already, what they call it, now put it there already. And we think that we'll be able to get it. Yeah, I know the person say, you know, this is what it is. So we are getting there. That's why you see in this country, I just look at people. They are very wicked set of people. And these CDC people, sincere, and I think coffee, Pinge thank you so much for raising that. For me, I will not change easily. It is difficult for me to just change easily. I don't need to. I love Laburo. So even tomorrow they can't impose sanction on any Unity Party person without telling or what it is. I will tell the same thing I'm talking here today. I will tell the same thing I'm talking here today. I will not change because I'm Unity Party president. Yeah, no good there. I have no relationship with Pro Tem Abachi. I have no relationship with okay, no go myself because he started to talk all kind of thing about Magida. They play what they call. Okay, no problem. But he's my big brother. Like I told you, I always respect him. So no matter what it is, what they can't do back kind of thing, they can't do a visa regime. Let them do things. So the people then so that they are sanction based name on take our attention from our president elect, who we can't find anywhere. So your Unity Party people, you forget about the health status, the well-being, or the whereabout of Joseph Boakai. You're jumping on sanction. So tomorrow, why if something happened to Joseph Boakai and we start dancing, will you people feel happy about that? Say you're happy for other people misfortune. You have misfortune right on your lap. You don't even know the whereabouts of your president elect. You're not even concentrating on what the whereabouts of your president elect. You're not thinking about that. Tomorrow when something happened to Joseph Boakai, you expect us to dance or you expect us not to dance? And I'm telling you, those of you are passing around with that video that I was, and I told you, say that video was a God-given, justified dance that I danced, and I will still dance that dance. That video, I will keep it. The day that we shall know, God knows what happened. Look, I'm not somebody, I will play that video that day. Whether you want to do anything, you do it. But just waiting for that day. It will happen. That video, that the day I will post it that day, you will get vexed, you'll get tired. I will dance that day with that same video. And I'm going to another video. All the videos you're sending me and keeping it. I will play it that day. That video, I will post that day to dance. And I will dance to it. Me, I'm not ready here for you. That video, that 6-year dance video there. That the remix, I will continue with that video complete 6 years. Any calamity that befalls you people, I will laugh with it. I will deal with you people sufficiently in it. You know why? Because that's why you are starting. And nobody gets time for you because you don't want to reconcile this country. You don't care about reconciling this country. For you to start thinking about reconciliation and you're not doing it. These kind of things coming up for you to sit down and start thinking, oh, how want to talk coming to? We don't know what are the people that is that. You're think George, we are coming to take the country money. And some of us say, AB, that me, and I'm close to George. Me and George, we can chat. Me and George, we are not get a relationship. So yeah, did that one day. So what are close to George? But the issue there is these people are somewhat angry. When they take money, when they take our country money and put it into the pockets of their people in the name of lobbyists, they don't call that corruption. And they are angry. They are angry. But nobody gets time for that one there. So what about it is? What we has done, let's see how it works. You know why I say it's political? So people keep asking me, AB, what about this thing here about the scorecard? What about the IMF, the World Bank? I say, but at the same IMF, World Bank then can source information to the MCC before the scorecard can come up. They will come and say control of corruption. This government scored the highest mark in the control of corruption, unlike the Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf administration. Yet this government received the highest sanction. That sound thing there for you to listen to and be passing around with a thing that sounds something that happy. Eh? Then you hear the lady, she was sitting down today, though you score some success in some area, but it's about meeting. You can see her jittering and trying to connect. Amen. So Abraham, we must sit there. And whatever it is, you know, people like all they were not invited to go to that embassy because they get their own account of journalists that they deal with. People whom they think will not get in the toughest of questions. So person like me, whatever me down there, I will look at you in the face. I put the question right before you. They don't like it. And they will never like it. No, they will not like it. So do you think I really have time for that kind of thing? I'm not gonna go sit down because where man speaks, or because one where woman talking, and then whatever she say like law and gospel, then we just go with it. For what? Don't I deserve to ask you a question that you will be able to answer for the sake of the ordinary people? Oh, you think I don't deserve that? Oh, okay. Leave it. Let me tell you some of the corrupting then that they've been supporting over the period. Somebody sent me certain documentary. That documentary covers from 1970. If somebody wrote it, wait, I come in to read it. I will not read it in depth, and I will not read it in depth, and I will just read something about it. There was a guy who came here and did a documentary on Liberia. You know, some of these things when we are doing it, there are people who will help us with information. The guy did an extensive documentary on the Republic of Liberia. I will just call the guy something and then you get it. The guy said, there is a caption of it. It says here, overt and overt operations in Liberia from 1970s up to 2003 when Charles Taylor left. Look, the guy cataloged a lot of things in this thing here that I'm reading here to you. Look, it's too much. When I was just reading through it, I just look at it for long and said, then why are we hitting out here? This guy, who is he? Let me read about him. Let me read about him, which is very much good. Let me read about him. You say about the author. You see the writer. Let me read about him. All kinds of things inside. Okay, you know what? I will share it with you in all of the group chats so that you can read it for yourself. You will read it. I will share it with you. You will read about it. These are all fact-based, evidence-based. This guy came. Let me read about him. And what is the author? Something that was here. Let me see about the author. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And all right. So I think I have a year. I want to read about this guy. Because the thing too much. It's too much. Several pages. I'm just going through 30. No, not 30. Plenty things out. I'll read it. I'll be able to understand it. I will share it with you. Fine documentary. They talk about removal of those administration. They also talk about that. They talk about a lot of things inside, deeper things. Doe and the U.S. government, from friends to foes, FRENDS, all the things here. The guy really wrote. Okay, they say the author. This was written by Niels Hahn. He's a PhD, Dr. Niels Hahn. And he's a PhD, and it comes from the ASPJ Africa and Francophone's third quarter 2014, something that when he published it, and so forth. So it says here, there is a guy, let me read about him. He said the author the author is a lecturer in political economy at the University of London. He worked in Liberia from August 2002 to June 2004 for a humanitarian organization and subsequently carried out 14 months of field research in 2006, 2008, and 2009. During this period, he retrieved a large amount of data, including 10,000 pages of materials in the form of documents, government acts, presidential papers, meaning papers that president will send to other people, president from embassy, paper from embassy to the president, all the papers, the guy retrieved everything, the guy, all the presidential papers, rare books, that means books you can just see frequently, all the books, he got them, and rare books, leaflets, he got copies of concession agreements and all, copies of concession agreements, the guy got it and all, and 74 unedited sound file. That means voices, sound files. They were unedited. He got all files, everything into this readout. Sound files and transcripts of testimonies from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Liberia that are not publicly available. He got sound files that you can find it public. He has everything. He wrote this thing here. It's here. He said the research further includes more than 150 interviews with Liberian politicians, such as former heads of states, ministers, military advisors, and commanders, security advisors, and political leaders from most factions in the war, as well as incumbent heads of state, ministers, assistant ministers, commissioners, leaders of civil society groups, expatriates in key positions, religious leaders, and Liberian scholars. These are the people then that they got to and got all these things there and wrote it. When you read this thing here, you will really want to give up. You just look at yourself and just say, but what they will do in the country. That's why I always tell our leaders. Because I know most of our leaders, we are corrupt. The later we can get, let's hold together and share with one another. Look, the only people who can protect you, the only people who can stand by you. Look at what happened to McGill and Bill Twawin. That who resurrected them today. Who then stood by them today? Now the ordinary Liberian people. When the world out there reject you and say, don't come to my house, the only people who are able to stand by you are the ordinary people. Learn to serve them. Learn to be available to them, no matter what it is. These are the people that will stand by you. Don't build relationship with America. Build relationship with your ordinary people. They will stand by you. Why you think that they can be talking about the carrying Rwanda and people don't even care about them there? Because the people, they are people standing by them and standing for them and with them. Because the people are equitably distributing the resources to the benefit of the people. Education is very cheap in Rwanda. Like I'm telling you, Liberians are trooping in Rwanda now for education. Very cheap. So they get international students. So international students get different fee, right? If I can say things cheap for international students, one more, the real locals see their education, how it will look like. Very cheap. You learn to do it for your people. You don't be telling it. Look at when I hear the lady talking about, the public officials, they are doing this, and I say, man, I don't blame you. Because these people, when we be telling them, say, you look down, you forget about it too much, international connection, this, that, here, and there, you leave it. You satisfy your people. Let your people be happy. Once your people happy, no matter what they do, like the same people you come into, like the same people that will get you, no matter what it is. So, and look, let me tell you something. When you learn to respect your home and respect yourself and whatever it is, nobody outside can bluff you. But they're right to do what they're doing to you. Because they want no evidence. And they will never come up with one. The day they are certified to move you from them, when you please them, at the time they will do it. And they never do anything for Liberians. All these sanctions then you see they put in here so is for their own personal interest. That what they're doing. Because these people then they claim that these people then went against their American interests. That what they're raising these sanctions. Enough for you. That thing they're talking about in it, and public officials are corrupt. The taxpayers are not benefiting. What did the taxpayers benefited in 12 years of your solid relationship you have with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf here? When y'all are giving all the awards and honors in this country. When the Liberians were angry. When she was assuming responsibilities for plundering the country resources. What statement did America come up with at the time? Because why? Ellen was spending millions to their lobbyists. Ellen was passing around, taking our country money and giving us as a result. When people want to go protest here and there, the American people come up with some kind of statement. You got to do this, you got to do that. All kinds of things. So what that kind of thing you can't follow, then you say, oh, this, that. Me, I'm not there to discuss these people. I believe that they are doing what they're doing because they are right to do it to you people. Prioritize your citizens. Prioritize your citizens. Charles Taylor not in the Hague because of you and myself? No. And they don't want Walker Uncle to carry Prince Johnson because of you and myself? No. All that thing Prince Johnson came and who told you that thing basically beyond Prince Johnson? Do you know how many warlords then they know that kill people in this country? People that born naked and they passing around that clip that we can be playing where the guy can be sitting and say, I kill your brother out of what they call here, that nonsense clip that we can be playing here and there. Have they played Sanction on any of those people? Do you think they really care? Did they? Have they? George Bole just left the House of Representatives. George Bole was controlling a warring faction. These people have, all the opponent. Yeah, did they play sanction on you or whatever it is? No. That's not the issue. So you're sitting down there, you're thinking that everything is happening because of you. Do you think these people? Yeah. Look at the terrible working relationship in Firestone. Terrible people. The moment you come up small, they will go there. They tell the government, say, don't touch Firestone. Our people are suffering. Chemical getting in their eyes. They are getting blind. They are passing all over. Today, they want to pass a terrible law that make our father then who work at Firestone. They left from there. Today, they can't get any benefit from Firestone. That thing is lingering at the courts because the court system itself afraid to put their money inside because anything relating to lower court, our people in this country, the system is set up in a way that they're scared of these people. So as a result of that, anything relating to Firestone, they will be careful how to deal with it because they know that the American people, they going to punish people when you test their interests. Look at that kind of thing there. So you see our opponent and the opponent can, they were blaming it on Georgia government. How Georgia government, the pensioner, this, that, they didn't even know. All of y'all that voted against Georgia for that pensioner thing. Yeah, Joseph Boaga go remove it and let's see. The American people that didn't want, let Joseph Boaga go remove it from there and let's see. Let's see whether it will work. Y'all go and try it. You know, y'all set in this country, you don't even know people who really love you. You don't even know. Y'all look at enemies and embrace them. Y'all look at truth and verify people for the truth. And y'all cling on to liars. Those are the kind of things you people do in this country. You don't even know people who truly love you people. The people that us, you say that, we do all of these things. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. We don't know when to stand up for ourselves because we'll continue to be what? Liability on people. That's why we are where we are. You see the trick that Amara Kone play now? Amara Kone wakes up, there's something that's happening between Amara Kone. You know, it was Amara Kone in time that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf brought Kebe. Kebe went there. When Kebe went there, Kebe did a lot of audits that entrapped John Molu. John Molu that Joseph Boaga sees as a sin today. Everybody get their own corruption thing behind them. John Molu was being discredited by Robert Kebe, who took over the GSC at that time. So John Molu was taken off the job. John Molu believed that indeed the United Party regime was most time corrupt because they chasing out. After chasing out, he believed that Amara they didn't want for the truth to come up. That was the data, right? So John Molu get a grudge for Amara then. Now, Amara Kone in recent time, when you were trying to condemn the system and then make these Liberian people whom they are lied to and said that, oh, what did Amara Rose say? I send it to something here, you know, in let me come to this. I will share it with you now. Amara says something. I'm coming to you now. You will see it. Amara went and wrote something of a trash. Now, the current GSC boss, P. Gasua Jackson, my own big brother, he reacted. Amara said the system is not accredited by the American people in a blatant lie. Today, that lady who was sitting down there at the U.S. Embassy and whatever today, that lady was there praising the system that was put in place and said Liberia got implemented system, but they don't get money for them to fight the corruption as well. And at the same response, Gasua Jackson gave to Amara Kone in his post. You see, some of these things that can be happening. Y'all learn the hard way in this country. You know, the reason there because people like us, we are around. God sent us for purpose, on a mission. And that mission is here. That mission is not here for Georgia business or for Joseph Boaga business. No. That mission is here for you, the ordinary Liberian people, to understand how your system works and how he has been working over the period. It's an eye opener. So nobody can be blaming American people. You're leading alone. Let the people do that. They are privileged. The people say you must go to their place. You must not go there at any beating. Leave it. So let's come here, right? So I'm gonna write this. First of all, I would like to share with you. This is Boaka's this is Ambassador Boaka, our president-elect stuff. And you will listen to all of these things. Me, I will teach you good. I'm here for anybody. I will teach my students. You will learn the best way ever in your whole life. There is John Molu. Joseph Yumampo. There is August 3. He said, I was pleased to meet the former Auditor General, John Molu, the second, who leads our campaign fundraising efforts and provides financial management insights as a consultant to the campaign committee. There's a John Molu, whom Robert Kebe, honor former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, condemned and held him up to some issues. Bwaka clinches on to that man, and the man becomes a fundraiser for him. And he said, among other things, we discuss a new Liberia envisage, a new Liberia which will inspire trust, confidence, blah, blah, blah. And John Molu there will teach us, and then Joseph Bwaka will face like that. Now you're seeing some of these things that you're seeing there, so that then there, so. And then there, two of them there, so you see them laughing. Good. So Joseph Bwaka brings in John Molu. Now, Joseph Bwaka, in his quest, in living up to what he said, that even if it means for me to dance with the devil. So people like Amara Conan, who were demons, working with Ellen at that time, who were chastising people like Molu then, Joe Bwaka didn't have problem working with them. I know there were times that John Molu said, but the Amara man, you bring it high up, and he said, just leave it. We need victory. Let's leave it. Now, this is what it is now. So John Molu is there now. He the one supposed to come now to say, coming to checkmate the CDC government. These are people who were versed with we are. Do you know that John Molu was with CDC? Supported CDC? The same way you now can support Unity Party today. These are the people that they sound some people in there, that they change, that they say they bring it, that they sound some people in there, you see. So he comes up, John Molu comes up, after Amara wrote something, and John said something, all right? So John Molu came up and said something else. So let me see here. What do I do? Go here or there? Okay, here. Okay, good. So Amara Kone came up and then wrote this. Amara said, they bastardized the state. The magnitude of bastardization is beyond belief. They won't get your excuse now, so why they will not carry your salary up? Now the excuse then now you're looking for so. No institution was spared. That means George Weah and his government destroy all the institutions. Right? They spoil everything. The men gave me a reason why they will not carry your salary up, why they will not be able to employ some of you. You see the kind of logic that the people preaching now, that what Amara on now. So Amara comes up with this and say, I support an audit by an independent, by a credible, independent and external firm. No politics. He said independent. Do you know why? I will tell you the reason why. So John Molu uses one of the newspapers that he friended with, and I think it was in a Heritage newspaper. There was a publication there in a Heritage newspaper where John Molu dealt with Amara Kone and said during Amara Kone time he was most corrupt. He was very much corrupt. It was John Molu that wrote that piece and shared with the newspaper. Amara time, you have to grab the Heritage newspaper from yesterday. You will read about it. Molu then trying to attack Amara that your time you were you were corrupt set of people. Now, the next thing that is Amara is attacking the integrity of established institutions because he knows that thing that John Molu then referenced in the Heritage newspaper yesterday about the audit report where Amara then stole money all over the place. If we were to use the auditing system that currently in this country, Amara then will be caught. So as a result of that, to depart away from that, to deviate from it, they are now saying, no, we don't trust the institutions that are here. So we want independent institutions. So the new Auditor General, MP Wasuwa Gassin, replied to him. He said, my brother, don't lie to yourself. We have audited and we are independent. We have done excellent job in most recent time. Besides, the process through which we were vetted to reach at this level, it calls for no interference. He said the only problem the international community had is not with our auditings that we are doing. They are saying that we don't have the budgetary support to go on. So if the Unity Party is serious about audit, all the Unity Party can do is to give the support to the GAC. They don't lack the capacity to do the job of auditing. That's what Gasua wrote. While Molu on the other side, John Molu decided to attack him and say, Amara, you are a rogue. You used to steal. So stealing and all the other reports that we have, where we have currently within the system, you Amara your name there as well. So when we say we want to conduct audit, it shouldn't just be about George. We have people for 6 years, no. we need to audit everybody. And when we check in AFA, Amara Connect criminal record is also there. Alleged criminal record is also there. So Amara then want to go away from here, talk about independent, because the United Party knows that they have a lot of people around them whom they auditing, the current auditing body. These institutions have various documents on them that they are indicted in, that if you were to recognize them, then of course they will put all the files in from. Okay, let's agree that we don't even want to audit from let's audit from 2011. Because the Amara one area that they catch here said from 2011, let's do the first. From 2011, you go there straight Amara then inside. So Amara then know that their lands will be cut right there. That's why they are saying no, we need independent friend or this, that, yeah, that. These are the witchcraft attitude that are going on. And are the Amara flying and going to Washington? American people get time for him? Do they have time for him? Now on Amara then what? Because Amara then were the one that were giving the money to the lobbyists. So as a result of that, they can fly to Washington, they do whatever it is. And that kind of thing, I can't take, they can't say, oh, yo, what they got, you know what they got? Look, God will expose everything in this country. God is at work. And it is good that it is happening to where we are. Because God is at work. People are about to lose their relevance and value in this country because of we are business. Because of we are, some people will lose their relevance. Because of we are, some people will lose their integrity. Because of we are, a lot of things are happening and a lot of things will continue to happen. I like the fact that we are took off his hands and say, I'll take my hands off. People are about to be exposed bigly because of we are. Then somebody can talk about, oh, you got what they got. They want me, we are to crumble. You are making people angry the more. The more you do it, if you dare touch we are, it is what you're planning to do. You dare touch we are, then maybe it is true that Americans have been bringing war to this country for true, that the time we'll see it for true. Because you may not be able to control what will happen. Because the people will be angry. You can't do that. Because everything people want to accuse America here behind you. If you look at that documentary I'm talking about here, the documentary I'm talking about, I say I will share with you in a group. Take your time to read it. And if you can read, tell somebody to read it, explain it to you. You will sit back and just fold your hands and say, no, let me just leave it now. Our country is on the right trajectory. They say that somebody is angry that we was able to, because in the wake of people celebrating, we are all over, they bring sanction to honor man we are. That's why it is. They brought sanction to honor man we are, success that he has scored. All these sanctions they bring in is to just be cloud we are success. The peaceful democratic manner that we have managed to manage our election to the extent that even the America today, their election is still clouded with dispute. We has set a record the world over that will even go in Guinness Book of Record. Because of that, it's making them angry. Then they come up with sanction to take away that respect that we are is earning and reaping all over the world. Maybe that's a diversion. It could be a tactics employed by them to say, we'll make people to look at we are ugly. How would they be telling you thank you for peaceful transition, all of that? Who cares about that? We are, you will be celebrated. I don't care what they do, how they will. Thank you so much for maintaining the peace that our children are able to go to school and come from school. We don't care. Look, let me tell you something in this country. You got to learn to stand up for your country. When I mean stand up, it's not to be disrespectful to people. It's not to be rude. It's not to incite violence. It's not to do this. No. Citizens can be independent in their thinking. I'm out and I want to pay all the kind of thing that they're passing around. And I've always said it. The American people could help us ever since to fight corruption in this country. That anybody in your country that will have signed that document that they carved, that they say what they call, if the American people were serious for true, and then they sign a document that anybody who work in government for the Liberian people, and then it is proven by any independent friend, because at that time now, America will say, you know what, the play will put our money in the GSC, we'll put our money in the LACC, finish. When we put our money in the GSC and the LACC, anybody, because of the taxpayers now, since you want to help, you can put your taxpayers' money in the GSC and the LACC, build their capacity. Employ some staff then there, foreign staff, so that they work with them through the system. and form that partnership with Liberia. Then you sign certain people in America say any government official that is caught up by these people, because you know that for GSC to grab anybody, you know that it worked through your real forensic integrity institutions. So anybody who is indicted and think that they will leave Liberia and then come to America, you will not come. Any American people that could do the thing, I was saying, you don't think our country is safe? You don't think our country are going to be all right? You don't think you think the people that are going to be careful how to deal with our state resources? But they didn't do it. They just select it. They call it targeted sanction. Targeted. That means they target you. They target the other person, target the other person. You could help us, people. Me, I'm still saying it. You could help us. Look, we want for Liberia to be like America. Let Liberia be little America. People should see us. If you see Ivory Coast, you see France in Ivory Coast. You see Nigeria, you see London in Nigeria. The skyscrapers. You see the kind of structures that are there. You can see the design of these countries, the way it is, the kind of way, the kind of development in this country, the kind of roads connectivity in these countries. It tells you there's a replica. At least France, you can see Ivory Coast, and you see France, you say, yeah, Paris is a beautiful city. So when you go in Danane, you go in La Côte d'Ivoire, you see exactly it. That's what it is. Amen. But can't see Liberia and go see America and see whether anything resemble what they call. Then when George we are saying you wanted to make Liberia to be the Miami now, then they say, oh yeah, what they call. Because George we are intention was to say, look, Liberia can be the little America. Look, have you left from your? Oh, some of you haven't left from your yet. What they call? Go in. You know, Liberia is a bit in America, and you can see, you can see Liberia in America, but you can see America in Liberia. The place will get a problem. Liberians took Liberia from here and carried Liberia to America. When you go to Philadelphia, that's one of the states I enter in. When you go to Philadelphia, they get Douala there. Just real Douala. I mean, anything the way Douala looks like, the way Liberian people can treat their area. That how the area look like. They get Douala, they get Point 4, they get all the areas. They are there. You see the kind of structure then are there. You will see Liberia visible. Liberia is in Philadelphia. You will see it there. You will see Liberia there visible. You will see Liberia, real Liberia. You will see it there. That kind of thing now we wanted for America to come in Liberia too, so that America can be in Liberia too, so that we can see Liberia, America in Liberia. That kind of thing that we want, I like the fact that we are certainly getting there. So we are here, and we will certainly get there, no matter what the circumstances are. We'll certainly get there. One day, you will get to know the truth and nothing else but the truth. But again, Unity Party people, you're worried about Joseph Boakai, our president-elect that you brought to us and introduced to us that we have accepted. You please find him so that we can think about him getting a certificate, because we should be arranging and when you will be able to get a certificate. Because I say I will discuss with Ned, right? You are arranged with him so that we know when you can get a certificate. Then when you finish getting a certificate now, because I'm lying to you, people been calling me today, talking all kinds of things. Joseph Bogadan die, whatever. I said, no, you stop doing things. You just leave it here. All we know is we don't know his whereabouts. And it is very difficult and very strange for the public officials, such as a man who just won election. Up to now, no details and development about him. In days now, we can't see or hear anything about him. They organized a big program where they put his banner, they put BB pictures all over for him to appear. He didn't appear. Fagone had to go there, say CIA, and people say the man will not come. So I didn't contact the CIA people before reaching the program. We're looking for Joseph Boakai all over the place. Now, because of these silence and issues relating to his whereabouts, people are now thinking that he is dead, and which is bad. You can't do that to this country. Just stop it. Just stop it. You don't make the people to speculate. It's not good. You know the party, you got to own this thing. You got to be responsible enough. Let us know what it is. It's very important. What do you call? And nobody should tell you people say how much sympathy you are making. You stop it. You don't do it. It's not good. You don't do it. Let us be as Liberians and be happy for one another. Y'all forget about them. Whether they're celebrating other post-sanction, y'all be happy for them. You know, the country is for all of us. Forget about what they're doing down there. What about they doing, passing around, yeah, and there. They met one of my prof, my very provocative prof, and then they're behind him. They want him to work in their government. The prof say, wait, for 6 years, you insulted me. That now you want for me to go where your government to go do what he did. I don't need to get a job before I live my life. 6 years you insulted this man. Then you coming out for the man to go there to go do what thing? Or so that you were using for him to go attack the people for whom you were insulting. I beg you. I'm gonna think it can't work. You know? And so the people there, we all asking about the whereabouts of Joseph Yuma Boakai, our president-elect of the Republic of Liberia. And we are waiting for him because January 22 is fast approaching. Today is the 12th of December. The president-elect left from here on the 5th or the 4th or something like that. The 12th of December, we're right here. We still not seeing him. Where is he, in fact? Where can we find him, in fact? Anyway, we can't find him. You know, nah. Let's get to the lines and interact with you people. We're right here. Let us own our country. Let us keep protecting our country. Let's keep demonstrating to the world our country is all we've got. And we have to be sincere to ourselves. If we want to deal with other people, it's very much important for you, which is very much good. And we think that we are getting there. All right. JDC right here on this very died, and so we are grateful to the Almighty God. Right here. We are right here, and we'll work together for the good of our country. Momo, you don't be putting something in my group chat. My group chat, I'm political group chat. And so let's get to the lines and interact with you. Call us 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Hello, how are you doing? Let's hear from you quickly. Hello.
Hello, Abby.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing? Go ahead. Let's listen to you, Chief.
And hello to the Liberian people. My name is Quito Lawrence Lonte, and I'm calling from Massachusetts this evening.
Yeah, go on.
Abby, yeah, we take the sanction and visa restriction in good faith. But also, what I want to say to us as Liberians is that America don't always get it right. Don't think because they put sanction on someone that means it's the right thing or that true the person stole. There are history that America don't always get it right.
Okay.
Their decisions are not always 100%. Number one, Singapore. When Singapore was developing, the president of Singapore at that time, I think Liu Kuan, the people said that he was corrupt. He was treating the people of Singapore bad. He was enslaving the people. They withdraw every support from Singapore and sanction Singapore. Guess what? Singapore turned it over. Today, Singapore is the most visited country without American support, without American $5. Nelson Mandela, when he started his protest against apartheid, the United States considered him a terrorist. He was on the list of a terrorist. Nelson Mandela turned it around. He became the most peaceful man in the world. So America don't always get it right. Not because they tell you say you are a rogue, then that means you really can steal. Their things are done based on perception and their interest. Today you can come to the United States, give money to somebody, and tell them say, I beg you, please go talk to the person, tell them I want to meet them. In their society, they consider a lobby. If you come to Liberia and give money to how you call it, Abraham Godson will, and then he said, I beg you, Ibi, please help me give it to Mangel, or please help me talk to Mangel. I want to talk to Mangel. They consider it corruption. That's double standard. Why would I come to your country, give money to somebody for you to talk to somebody? You give me money to talk to somebody. I able to translate your message and talk good thing about you so that you able to talk to that person. But if you go to a different country and tell the person say and give money to somebody so you can be able to talk with somebody, they call it corruption. Isn't that the same lobbying? If you can call a lobby in your country, why will you get the corruption in my own country? And that's the same thing. America went to Iraq and said they were going for nuclear weapon. You must say no today. There were no nuclear weapon. What did they got from there? So they don't always get it right. Not because they say something about you, that means it's factual. They base their things based on their interest. Sometimes Ellie Johnson said he stole all our money from our country. She and her officials, we know the houses they have in America here. We know the properties they bought in America here. At the end of the day, the U.S. ambassador that was in Liberia, what she said, Ellen and her sister. That's what she said. What did they do to Ellie and her officials today? America they stole 13 million. Nothing happened. The fund administrator, all the small money they were losing. Ellie spent $100 and some more million just for lobbying in the United States during her regime for 12 years. How much sanction came on her government? Nothing. But Joe, we are not paying plenty of money for lobbying, so he was not investing in the United States lobbying program. So that's why made his officials corrupt. And he was going to spend a lot of money on a lobbying program in America, trust me. One person was not going to get on corruption list in America because they want you to invest in their system. If you're not investing in their system and you're using the money on yourself and your official or on your people, they consider it corruption because they're not seeing it. They're not coming to their country. They want the money to come to them. You can steal $1 billion from Liberia, you come to America, and see Italians say you want to live, they will give you access to can't live. Because they want you to bring that money to their system. But if you're taking that money out of America to go invest in different countries, they will caution you, FBI will go after you. They want to know, they consider it that you're going to feed tolerate, they consider that you're going to get that money to tolerate. That's how the system is. So don't mind because they say you corrupt, that means you corrupt. If you know within yourself you did no corruption, you can, no matter how you try to justify yourself, you'll be hitting your head. Because the people will not even hit their head. The people can tell you, say, the evidence there. Where? They will not show you. Now, all of them telling you the evidence is there. They will not show you what the evidence is. Because John Paul told them, say, the person can steal. They consider it true. In Liberia, our problem has always been lies. The war in Liberia for 14 years, it started with lies. People started lying on people. The other person killed the other people. And you listen to Jeremiah Kuhn when he said that before the war, people were selling children for $5 from Nima. Nima counted people, they were taking the children from Nima and selling them $5. Nima counted people that were doing it. One place in Liberia, they were doing that other thing. They said the buried children in Tupo Road. One place they get out where in Tupo Road. Liberia has always been a state of lies. And our problem last day before I hang up with, our problem, maybe, we don't know how to turn our situation around. We are not a people with that mind of, let's say, to be able to turn things around, that constructive mind. The Nigerian man, they consider them drug dealers, drug this and that. The Liberian, the Nigerian are the most educated immigrant in America today. Liberia, our mob. Nigeria has turned that corruption, that this and that into Afrobeat. They are the biggest in everything around the world. Nelson Mandela was able to turn the situation as one of the most renowned terrorists during the American time that how they consider him. He turned it around, he turned their system around. Today, Nelson Mandela is known as an icon around the world. How can we turn this situation around? By people thinking that we are corrupt, people thinking we are wrong, people thinking that we always live on handout, to start being hard workers. Let's work and develop our country. Today, you get somebody a job in Liberia, the first thing you want to think about is to be in America. Let's turn it around and develop our country. I think it will be the best solution. Thank you, Evie.
All right, thank you, Shilonte. I appreciate that. And let me get on to the next caller. Hello?
Hello, Evie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Wayne, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Evie, this is Emma Murray calling from the US. My brother, our country, we just have to pray. You know, the reason why some of these things are happening, the system has been into place long before we were born. Now, I will tell you for a fact, the weird administration, the CDC-led administration that is about to leave office, is the least transfer money from Liberia to America than money leaving from America to Liberia. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So where did the money go in all the officials' hands? These are concerned racing by these people want to know what the guys did with the money. Okay? So if you see all these sanctions and things coming up, a lot of money left for Liberia to go to America, for America to Liberia, then money leaving from Liberia to come to the US. So there are so many indications, Ebi. You guys live in Liberia there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the officials of government that was serving in the WIA administration or that is serving in the WIA administration compared to the early regime. So you have more capital flight coming to the US in the early regime than money leaving from here going to Liberia during the early regime.
You're right.
So these are, there are so many indications of destruction. You saw the issue with McGill. There's a man who has election money, arbitrary, but they are winning senatorial elections. What that tells you? It means that these people don't even care about America, they don't care about the Western world, but they have their money, they will live their life right in Liberia. But the reason of this sanction is just to turn it down repetition, internationally. Like look up how the Samuel 12. A man who you pray so much to rebound the Liberian economy, but then you come up with sanction on him. Because they know a man of Samuel 12 go out of the job in Liberia, he's capable of becoming some kind of manager at the World Bank. Or some kind of IMF person. They know all these things. So they put these sanctions just to tarnish their reputation. Samuel 12 is qualified to become a president of Liberia. McGill is qualified to become a president of Liberia. Any Liberian is qualified. Much more again, you have money added to your advantage. So they put in these mechanisms just to slow you down. You know? While the Magnitsky are not coming play until after Ellen left out, then they say the people at that time were not easy to play. You know, the people get their way of putting in. I think, my brother, let's just pray for our country, and maybe I must say thank you, my brother, for what you're doing. They may look offensive today to other people, but people will see reason tomorrow.
Certainly, my brother. Thank you.
The Africa, all the countries then coming up today is because of people like you, what people like you doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, let me try to get this on. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello, AB. This is Melvin again.
Yeah, Melvin?
Yeah, AB. I just want to say something concerning some information getting from up there, from across the other side of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Something is happening between two groups. In America, they have a group there that is supporting the vice president elect, and there's another group that is with the president elect.
Mm-hmm.
The president elect supposed to be going through a major operation, but not yet. The operation haven't been done because they are looking at the time. If the operation goes on, it will affect January 22nd. So there's a situation there now. And our constitution did not say anything about president-elect. If you don't show off for inauguration, what happened between it? There will be a gap. What happened? Who continue? Who take over? I don't think there is anything in our constitution about that. But the guy don't want Kong to take over in case anything happens. So that's why the president is going through serious treatment. But the operation didn't go through the operation yet. Because the operation will cause serious. Yes, I'm giving you. If you call any of your friends then that you know now that went on a trip, you call them, they will tell you I'm to give
all your friends are there, they will not tell you anything, they can lie to me. They can just be lying to me.
No, you get somebody there, that will get calling me. You get somebody there that can give you some information, but then what happened now?
Okay.
The old man, they've been giving him some kind of injection to keep him going during the whole campaign. The injection now is done. They can't go through it again. I'm giving information, AB. So now they are contemplating of the operation, but in case of nothing will happen to the woman per se, nothing will happen, but it will affect the inauguration day. So the inauguration day maybe had to be pushed in for some kind of way. I think the official back home there, they are discussing with the election commission people then to do some rescheduling.
To do what? To do which are you what? They
want to adjust the date.
The date for what?
Inauguration.
I beg you, Chief. That one, but I forgot about it. Not for in a preview. They can only adjust their certificate. Emergency for within now. I beg you. You take any leader one there, Chief. Don't lead that thing. I got a message. Come here, adjust inauguration. Wow. You know why you're talking? Hello, how you doing? Hello.
This is
hello.
This is William, bro.
Yeah, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, you know, when it comes to the US, I don't like to miss the show on that one. You see, AB. You see, when people envy and hate you, they go to the length to destroy you. Even when God is fighting your battle, but one thing that will always happen is you will always prevail over them. You see, there was a trap that was set for President Weah during the election that he jumped over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that thing turned out to be a glory for we are. That all over the world, people raining praises upon him. Now the enemies are angry. They go to another plan that to ruin his character. That's why they bring in a fraudulent sanction. You see, America, I keep telling people, any nation or individual who will take America as God, you will never prosper. America is a country that nobody should depend on. In fact, I keep telling people, I challenge any human being on earth that will tell me which country America have supported and made progress. I want to let them name in that one country. All the countries that are making progress on earth, they tactically or radically ignore America before they make progress. They have any country that pay too much attention to America, you doomed for failure. Because their foreign policy will not permit you to make. First of all, let me tell you something. America, when you're doing evil, they frown on you, but they like it because they know that you're failure. When you're doing something that will promote your country and yourself, they also hate it because they know it will bring you on top to compete. You think they're happy of our democracy the way we are when the route he went? They were thinking that he was going to go on the contrary so that they can come because of some element. Not the entire American government, but there are some criminals within the American government that usually do that. But when we tell people think, let me tell you something, every me, my whole life that I live, I'm not afraid of no soul on earth, only God that made us. America not got nothing to do with any human being life and your prosperity. People who always think that way. Let me tell you about corruption. 300 person go apply for visa at the American embassy in Labrador. They stay on the sun, on the cool. They take all their visa fee from there. At the end of the day, they only issue 3% visa for the 300 person. Now, how you call that one? That accountability or that corruption. You get a group of corrupt nation that fraudulent and frauding people all over the world.
And they always acknowledge that. For them, they can acknowledge it. They say corruption is in their country as well. That one, they can't shy away from it. She even said that today. First, and she also said that today that corruption is in our country. But the difference is that they claim that what we can do about other people when we catch them corrupting. That's the problem there. That they play the problem in country. And the difference.
The reason why we cannot do anything to them when we catch them corrupting because they are the facilitator of those people also.
Okay.
Okay, let's take for example, they say they want to help us. If they truly want to help us, why would they allow people to go to their country to be lobbying? Lobbying is bravery. Lobbying is bravery. Okay, let's take for example, why will you accept people money into your country at the end of the day? Maybe then you sanction them to block their money to eat it. Why you never stop them from the genesis when they bring in money? All these things are all criminal behavior from the US. But people look at it and think that, because of US, that white people me. No human being on earth, you can be white man, you can be brown man, you can be black man. I care less about you. Only person I have confidence in a God. Only God get my life, and only God get my success on earth.
Thanks, bro.
And you call yourself.
Okay. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let me get to the next caller quickly. Hello, how you doing? Let's hear from you, please. Hello.
Good evening, my friend and brother Ibi. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, boss. Go on. Let's learn from you.
Thank you for having me. So look, Ibi, you spoke a lot of things this evening, but let me just tell you, just the results when you talk about President Weah, except the election result. In 2016, the general presidential election in America, when Donald Trump beat the Democrat, it was the worst defeat in more than 100 years.
Okay.
The Democrat, up to today's date, the Democrat refused to accept that result. Every platform that people that Hillary Clinton Bernie Sanders, all the Democratic elites, every platform that went on, they referred to Trump as a illegitimate president.
Okay.
They even lie on Trump that he was helped by the Russia to win the election. When the final investigation came up, it was revealed that the Democrat Party headed by Hillary Clinton was the one who framed President Trump to lie on him. In this America, when Trump lost the election, the city, Trump refused to accept the result. But the precedent that President Weah has set, not even the America can set up did it, to accept a result. It's something that we don't understand, but what it means. So we should be applauding this man for what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We should be applauding man. No, let me tell you something. America cannot help us to fight corruption. We shouldn't. Only we as Liberians can fight corruption for ourselves. If we really want to fight corruption, we will start to maybe take on a peaceful process for corrupt officials to resign. But if we want to make it selective, we're not going to go anywhere. The whole thing about you sanction the man, tomorrow the man making what? $12,000 every month. So what's the essence of the session? So just to close up, my brother AB, this election that we just said, President Weah did the best for the country. And for those who think that President Weah, he's stupid, he should have not said blah, 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 let us take a thinking, because we were here when election were here in America, 2016, 2020, we knows what happened. Democrats protested for more than 3 months in 2016. They destroy property, they destroy lives in this country. It's not easy for someone to lose election. And we also, even in this country today, when you wear Trump t-shirt, you go outside. If you're not careful, people will kill you. Just because you got a Trump t-shirt. Yeah? So again with the evidence, one thing is that when you say, oh, America watching you in Liberia, America not watching nobody in Liberia. Liberia does not have any kind of satellite system for America to watch. America take that information from the lies and gossip from the opposition with no fact checking, and that's why they react on. That's why your caller said, if President we are pumping over 70 to 80 million in Washington for lobbyists, no official is going to be sanctioned. But because he refused to pump in 70 and 60 million into Washington, and decided to invest in the country by expanding the RIA highway from 2 li, almost 100 some more years, to 4 li. That's what the anchor. That's what the anchor with him about. That's what the anchor with him. Because he is not tuition free in the structured economies that even Eddie Judges said who got all the
who got all the money to do, yeah, she could not do it. That's what the anchor here.
Okay. Because President, we have built a 5-star market building for our market model. Go look at that market.
You asking say where the taxpayer money going? You see the thing that you say where it going? It's all going in your pocket. There's someone to take it from there and put it in their pocket. Then you will know where it's going. But once it's going in the Liberian people, that means it's not going to the right place.
Look at the Redemption Hospital, the new Redemption Hospital. See what I mean? Look at the 14 military hospital that we all criticize.
Yeah.
They begin the last service at the end of the day. These are the things they anchor with President Weah about. Those are the city. Those are the people who want to kill me. They don't want me because I am developing my country. When you talk about developing Liberia, it becomes the enemy of the state.
Okay. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Liberians are speaking, not me. They are saying it, and I'm right here. Hello, how are you doing? Let's get on. And this sounds like Musa. Hello.
Hello, Eddie. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Eddie, first of all, I want to say thank you for the time and opportunity again that you have come back.
Okay.
I think it is a good thing that you come back and with the kind of education that our people need, that you're already giving them. But Eddie, let me just say something very simple to our people, to our listening audience. Eddie, check in Liberia. Who are the money people you find in Liberia? The people who consider rich people in Liberia, who are they? Okay. If you check, all of them are their own session list.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Johnson, who will now go for 27 years as senator for Nima Akate, is on session list for America. Benin Ayure, the most richest man ever in Liberia, is on session. And Chief C.V. Allen is on session. The Richardson, that from Chris Allen, from Chancellor Time, they are on session. These people are making decisions. Prince Johnson is on session list, but you tell me who become president for Liberia. So what's the session about? What's the impact of the session? What is it having on us?
I don't see why people are celebrating sanctions. Because the sanction is just about don't come to my country. But they didn't say don't go to Europe. They didn't say don't do business in the world. And even those guys that have been sanctioned, their family here, and they decide to take their family down with their family not live with them in Liberia, where they don't live the best life. But just as somebody said, it is because this government that has just come from power has refused to have give some of these guys money to put money into this country what we call for lobby. And that is not a bad idea. I thought the best people to lobby was the people of Liberia, the citizens. That President we are lobbying with. Well, he has to build roads. He has to build hospitals. He has to build clinics. He has to expand this. He has to get free tuition. He has to pay wax fee. He has to build more schools so that our brothers, our children can go to school. This was the good sense of lobbying for our people in country. And I can say for free, even those out here in this country, maybe when you work sometimes and you take pay, you regret why you're working. Because when you finish paying all the bills, maybe here, look, maybe I went to the store and I saw this guy was trying to send money to Ghana, a Ghanaian. The guy was checking the 4,000 and I saw this American guy, American lady standing. Look, you could see the frown on the woman's face.
Wow.
That kind of money is leaving their country. I tell you, leaving their country, going out of their country. And the lady was brave to ask this guy, are you sending out of this money to Africa? And the man said, what's your business? Why you have to ask? You can see the farm. So these people love their economy. So when they see you, you strengthen and you decide to stay strong to develop your country, Eddie. And that's why our brothers are sitting down. And they are undermining themselves, thinking they are glorifying themselves. But Eddie, thank you for the education. All right. Let's continue.
Okay.
And Eddie, Gojen, I know Gojen, right?
Yeah, Gojen, yeah.
Gojen, we are ready and we stand by, Eddie. We stand with you by the special grace of God that Gojen will be an institution in Liberia for people to contend with. Thank you and God bless you. Let's push the idea for justice.
All right, thank you so much. And yeah, I will try to explain that to the public subsequently. I'm just launching it with our international friends. My international friends are launching that organization with for now. And locally, we'll try to launch it, but I'm connecting with my friends internationally because they don't want to get properties here. They get people who want to dupe them into their properties. They want to carry on some transactions, but they are not here. They don't have anybody to trust to carry on those transactions on their behalf. So that organization that is formed is really to help them as well, while we are helping the poor people to talk for them as well. These are things that we will do. But again, I've established a meaning, so he just had to mention it right here. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Hey, AB, how are you tonight, AB?
I'm doing
fine.
Calling
from New York.
Okay, let's hear from you, Chief.
Man, thank you for the show, man. Like the brother said, we are very happy to get you on again. This is our only station. When we don't hear you, we don't hear the station. You know, when you guys were off air, it was like, yeah, we couldn't do nothing, but thank God you guys are back. You know, the brother says some stuff. Yeah, we thank God for you guys. You know, you see the American, they always got problem with the Nigerian. The reason is the Nigerian play there at their own game. This country is the most corrupt country in the whole world. I live in America, I'm a citizen. I don't even care, I will say it loud. America is the most corrupt country in the whole world. Everything you want in this country, they got lawyer. In some kind of way you pay money, they will get you out of the system. To give lesser time in jail, to plead for something that you're supposed to not something. The only reason you see other things that they try to make it look like, oh, they convict the person because the noise is behind it. They cannot just cover that up. That's why they will always find a way to make that go through the process. But like the brother said, look at Trump. Look at January 6th. They may refuse to accept the result. He sent people on the Capitol. Those are the guys that are going to jail Trump is still sitting to his house. You understand? The country is corrupt. So once you try to do the right thing for your people, you will always find it difficult to contend with them. Like you said, look at Firestone. America really mean business to help our people. Look at how our people suffering at that plantation. What are they doing for them? Even during the ending time, I remember there was a riot over there. And they went there, they found a way to sweep it under the rug, and that was the end of it. Because that's what they want to do. The developing country, the third world country, they will always suffer us. There was section levied on people in Kenya, I think this year. And the Kenyan government and the people stood up and said, if you impose section on the people, your people will leave the country. At the end of the day, some kind of way, they know. Because they know the economy. Like, the reason they do all the things because our economy is not that big. Can they do that nonsense to Nigeria? Let them go to Nigeria and put sanction there. Because they know the Nigerian economy is big. We all then Nigeria will survive. But when you are when there are a group of people that only live, they see them will tell our brother and sister back home. We that are here struggling. You want to live on me every day, I should support you, do everything, put money in your pocket. You got your child birth, I should do that. So tomorrow, if I can't do it, or tomorrow, if I have to circumvent something just for you, for my own benefit, I will do it because I feel that I'm taking care of you. That's what happened in Liberia. We are too dependent. Everything Liberian want for America. You understand? And I thank God for some of us. I will be grateful. The generation that are coming to America from the 2000 up to today, AB, they are the one that are developing Liberia. All who got that came here from the past, they came here, they sat down here, 40 years, 50 years, they have not done nothing. These are the people that are always looking for trouble in Liberia because they got nowhere to go to. Today, say America tell me, say, I can't be here. I'm good. I can go back home. I got something to depend on. I'm grateful for that. I should stay here and waste my money in America. America already developed. They need my money. Why do I bring money to the country like the brother was saying? You traveling from here. There was a day I was traveling. Because they say you get to over 10,000. I had 9,000 plus in my pocket. I got to that airport. The Secret Service came. They put me in the corner. Asked me, I told them what I had on me. I had to take the money, they got to check it, do this, all kind of things. I was just rude to them. Where you work? I said, I don't have to tell you where I work. Do you have any information on me that I'm a money launderer? Oh, if you do that, you're not going to get on a plane. I said, I don't care. If you get me to not get on my plane, I'm a U.S. citizen, you will find a plane for me. I don't care. I was rude to them that day. I was so pissed off. Well, here you going to tell me, say, you say I can't travel over 10,000. I got only 10,000. Then you want to tell me all kind of nonsense.
All right, so
what kind of nonsense is that?
Okay, brother. Thank you. We hold you at that. And you just got to watch the language, especially on the hell, all the kind of things. The language you got to watch them. Hello, how you doing? There are others listening. Hello.
Yeah,
American language. You don't speak it. You'll be very polite talking to me here. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, baby.
Yeah, fine. Go on. Let me listen to you.
Yeah, thank you, baby, for the show. This is Lucien calling from the USA.
Yeah,
thank you.
Let's listen to you.
Baby, what you doing? Words is inadequate, baby. If we have maybe 50 of you, baby, Liberia is gonna get better. Liberia, we've been vulnerable based on the slave mentality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that our country has
slave mentality. They can't speak out. Yeah,
that slave mentality. We stuck there for over centuries, baby. I begin to understand that even when I came to America, but baby, if you can see Liberian, that people that call themselves Liberian live in the United States here, that betray that country. I know an old man in this country, but baby, he came out and some other when I'm thinking about burning us. That old man gave me a history how the U.S. government was using him to spy on his own country, like, bro. So then he in wheelchair in this country. I swear to God, but baby, I look at this old man in this country. Every time when I see this old man,
But why if the name was spying to get Liberia better? Maybe Liberia people were doing bad things.
No. We're not to make Liberia better, but it was to make Liberia to be where it is today, where we stay struggling. Because America, that is what America do. The people, their country is all about interest. But every American will never ever do anything for somebody free. If it comes for America to kill millions of people for something tiny that they want, I swear to God, they're willing to do that. And as long as you get an opportunity to say, I can kill that millions of people, trust me, they are willing to support you for that. And that's where our downfall coming from. We that call ourselves Liberian. Every leader that was setting that country, but every that want to make that country to prosper, America will never ever let that to happen. And the reason is just simple. The reason is that they know that whenever Liberia excel, that independence will break. So because of that, they never want any leader that will sit down over there will think about moving our country forward. Any leader that will sit down there and become the puppet, whatever they say to him or her, will be able to listen. Trust me, they will make you the better friend. They will give you the better Nobel Prize. They will give you the better support, because at the end of the day, your country resources, your money, most of it will return back here, and that all they think about. Sure. And that's why we continue to see happening in our country. But AB, that's why you see the people fight President Weah, because let me tell you, but AB, that country, most of the government ministry, it was being rented to Liberian government, and most of those money were coming to the United States of America. Most of these ministries that government were using, these are individual properties, and those properties are owned by most of the people that live in America. But AB, so at the end of the day, our tax money that's supposed to build our country, those tax money will be invited to the United States, and today our country is still looking at that. But let's keep the fight going on. Let's continue. The young people continue to listen to people like you, but maybe all of us, because it's helping us to see what we can do to be able to change that country, to even take it from the firestone. And whatever American company in our country, we have to stand against them so that Liberia can get better.
All right, thank you so much. And we continue here, and with just 10 minutes to go. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, yeah,
hello, how you doing? Go on.
Thank God for me to get on the line today. I've been listening to you from the beginning of the election up to today date. When I listen to you, when I listen to you, I can feel like my father stay alive. My father died 2018 December 10th. I feel so excited when I listen to you.
Thank you.
What I want for us to do is the time you can get for this program is at least. I can feel so happy when I listen to you. I will continue. I want to really see you. I really want to see you. I got something to tell you.
Okay.
To tell you, thank you. Even a call for me to pack. I'm on the Saturday. A call for me to pack my bag, to put on my back for me to walk, so it can be video for people to see, so it can happen. Okay. I can feel so happy.
I know.
Because I'm a basketball.
I know.
I'm from lack.
Okay.
And then where you feel from.
Okay. I know, we are from there.
So that's all I got to tell you.
Okay, no problem. We'll certainly see. But I'm here at Freedom FM and Kerry and Clay Intersection. That's what I just got. Locate me. We'll see.
Very much. Very good. Thank you. I will sleep far tonight.
Okay. All right. Okay, ma. Okay, I'm with you. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the connection. My name is Kifem Dukle. I join you from Carlton this evening.
Okay, go on, Dukle. Let's listen to you.
Thank you very much for the hard work you do for the Liberian business. First, I want to appreciate you so much, the entire Freedom FM family. I'll be very quickly, baby. You know, I'm listening to you, giving the analysis, the rules, big sanction. But, baby, I may just get a parable. If somebody juke your hammer, you will do that person back. Okay. You can't say that person, you can't say that. Now as I speak to you, the CDC got a lot of lawmakers in the house. We got many ways, to embarrass these people. These American people.
How do you embarrass them to do what you do? People say you will not go to that country, you won't embarrass them. How you embarrass them? They may say, don't come to my country, that BT.
Baby, let me make my point. If they say they don't want us in America, we will protest against it in this country. We will not want them here too.
you put them for how? Thank you.
If you want to go and go, but they don't have the guy interest here. They got interest in this country. We want to stay for the school. They will be embarrassed to us. Once you want to embarrass us, we will embarrass it. Politically. How not to go around making a party to protest that the whole world knows what these people do in this country. It's not fair. Why they get that? Certain people in the
what making you there? They say you don't go to the country. What are making you there?
I'm there.
Oh, you don't protest now, then you get in there. Why don't you protest? Okay, you can only protest on the basis of your rights. You can't protest on privilege. Going to America is a privilege. It is not your right. How can you protest on privilege?
The reason we protest against it because they censor our people.
I'm telling you, all right, thank you. You are that. You can only protest on the basis of your rights and so forth. But that privilege, they won't get you. They take it away. They say, don't go there. What a big deal about that one. Hello, how are you doing? Okay.
You know what I want? I want to give something to the entire floor, including Georgia.
Okay.
And let us see what we die. The problem is that people are not in no country. You can remember the ambassador told Jackie that we attempt to develop that rubber plantation, rubber processing plant there to develop tire about next year, car tire in this country. You will not make money. You share it for a moment, go back to the class. When we went there to see the factory that Jackie said, I would do it 3 years ago. Jackie said, you want to develop a place in my man, it's capital intensive. Don't do it. You share it. The ambassador, McCarthy, said that year. And Jackie discovered that place, and he called him to see the delegation of that place. He saw the young girls that Jackie joined to that factory, that original machines, and that never get tire production in this country. These are the things that America does not want to see like being independent. And that's why the fucking George we have to defend. I wanted to sanction George we are. Let us say George we are. Tell Liberia they will know who is Liberia. And I tell you, in the street, if I see any American part in the street of Liberia, I will confront them with this issue that they are ungrateful and they are wicked.
But what you see there? Your fellow Liberian there, they are American citizens too. So who you be looking at your own Liberian brother there and say they're ungrateful too? America is everybody's business. So America, they get a special kind of people that they call American. Forget about the color or whatever it is. Everyone is a Liberian. Everyone is an American. Your own black brother, they're not even talking whatever, they are all American as well. So what a big deal about that? You go confront them. You can't confront them. Leave them. And what are you doing? Let's just keep focus on our country and do what we think we can do for our country. That's all. Somebody say, don't come to my heart, then you vex. Vex on what? All right, so let's go on to the next caller. Hello, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, Eddie.
Yeah, hello, how are you doing?
I'm still talking to Dr. from the township of West Point.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Eddie, I don't know what people are just worrying. If we really look from the 70s to the 80s, all American government that were here, they were very wicked set of people.
Where you take that one from?
Our people that work with Burma, our people got their benefit. We enjoy, our people enjoy their benefit. We eat some of their benefit. Or we, some of it, we still waiting for it. People work a lot. What the benefit? Fire too. What the benefit? Today people die with poverty. I don't know what people are really encouraging in America. We can live here and make our life. I don't know what people get balancing yourself. Yeah, we want to tell the American have the NGO here. They have American NGO waiting here. We can tell us again the people, they leave the country. The us against them, they leave the country.
Who they you tell action again? Who there? Who you tell action against?
The NGO here.
But you forced to go to the people country. What are making your force now?
We can protest our government not to get the American NGO in the contract.
Look, they hire like brother brother, they will work.
They leave it there.
Thank you, yeah. Hello, how you doing? Hey, you're talking today. Your government get any capacity to transfer the you got we're going to tell somebody what these people, you know how many Liberians are employed at the embassy and working there? Do you know how many Liberians are employed with? In fact, your local NGOs, the American people supporting most of them, and the local NGOs are supporting Liberians and paying them much more money. So why you saying, but what God? You there living on the people? Hello, how you doing? Hello. Hey, sorry, let me get on to this caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, talk all kinds of things. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for this show. Already, I want to know one thing.
Like that. I'm at a station here. You want to get me, please? Yeah. Okay, but I can't really hear now like that. I only see your number because the phone you're using. Yeah, I can't see the number. Then I will call you back. Yeah.
For you,
Yeah. So,
let me give you my number, please.
You want to read it? It will not be good for you. Why don't we read it?
Okay, that's you. Okay, I will come there.
Yeah, what I'm saying, don't do it. It's not good.
All right, I will come there, yeah?
All right, man.
Okay, thank you for the call.
All right, so let's get on to the next caller right here on this dive. My friend of Ruben, kind of what's up? What you say? What do you have? Good evening. Y'all sit down in Liberia. I don't go America. What a big deal about that one. You get fair.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Ruben.
This will be Ghana, and I come from Ghana this evening.
Okay.
Maybe let me appreciate you. You see, the issue of this action, I don't think people should be laughing at they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But what we are hearing, even the vice president elect may be caught in the hook. What we are hearing, because the issue of corruption, what people are seeing, that issue of that alleged hospital issue, he knew or mentioned. It's like, in Lima County, after they gave me that money, he went and used it for a clinic. Now he has turned that clinic according to him because the noise has come. But a lot of things are very waste and means in that house. They are mentioning about someone for other people. Then you remember that they themselves, somebody is coming for them. Because somebody was saying that the lane is so long, they took it way back from any administration. And people will be saying either the trouble that account all those other families, they should be last way.
But Ruben, the issue is that it's not about just sanctioning people. No, for me, I'm ready to pick up the corruption fight. My brother, for long in this country, we have suffered. And we continue to suffer. People have come and they have mismanaged this country. We just want, with the sophistication the people get, they just help us with the information. Don't just say like that and just go. You know, that's my problem with them. I have a problem with people coming out with information, corrupt people. I don't have that problem. Let them help us to push this thing on evidence-based facts, all the issues.
For the offset of what we are seeing, is people are still fighting corruption. Let us take it from 2006 to 2023. We will know where the people are serious. But now the profession, as you already said, when you go so strong from the issue between Amakon and that Honorable Moru, Johnson Moru, the former Auditor General, is very true. 95, he and Kofi Wuna, they are not heading to the state. They are on the way from Ghana because they have no understanding. That is the source we are getting. So the reason is to be sincere. Moru is saying this to audit all. Amakon is saying no. Remember, talking about people is coming out of management of 26 million on the account of Amakon.
Yeah.
He should be sincere. You see that why he did against this government, if you go free, they all will be home and will be putting a role in this period. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And I'm a respecter of our local authorities, especially when they come up with their sanction document. Let me say, their corruption issues and things. And the LACC, I'm very much supportive of them. And whenever they come up with their documents and things, we speak to it. And the LACC, the GAC, we respect them so much. And we believe that at least some level of evidence-based, issues can come up. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, brother Ebi, how you doing?
Yeah, please go on quickly.
Yeah, I want to thank you this evening for the analysis and the information you've been giving us and our brothers that are residing in the United States of America. And before going further, let me tell you tomorrow I'm going to reach at their office. The Israeli doctor that's supposed to welcome our president-elect Joseph Barker, like the other guy said, is waiting and they are giving him medication. I got 3 friends from the United States of America now in Liberia. One of them left for 30 years, they came to work in the government. The other one was here working in the Judy Bryant government. In the office, he left, he came back, and then because they brought him to work, I will give you most of the information by tomorrow. But the issues of sanction in our country, I know from the time Liberia had had the visa restriction of all of the citizens in the country, definitely you have been sanctioned not to go to America except by the way. So to stop somebody from going to America, it doesn't concern me. Or to stop me from going, it doesn't move me. You live in your country where God bless you, that's your blessing. But the fact here is that if someone is telling another person that the person stole, and these are facts, the anti-corruption committee that they established, they should go back to the time of the establishment of regime and the LSCC. From the early government where the son broke down the car and other people that we know, the American and whoever, and the guy that was signed, who was dismissed from public works. And all what left them there, they should all be able to explain and establish your own documents on the board to have everybody brought on board and prosecuting. But you cannot only listen to this say without fact basis or evidence basis. You say this person. For me, I don't take too much concern into that.
All right, so thank you, Joseph Dewi, and let me get on to this last caller here who takes us home right here. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, AP, how are you?
I'm doing fine, boss. Please go on quickly and take us home.
This is James Keller from Virginia.
Okay, Virginia, the USA. Go on, James. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of a little bit sad about our Liberian brothers and sisters' behavior. You know, I mean, U.S. giving you sanction not to give you visa to come here. You see people shaking like it's a big deal. No. Don't make it like a big deal. You know, because we know this sanction is not fairly done. You understand? The hand picking, maybe somebody they don't like, or somebody is there trying to incite the American people against certain individual. We know it's not fair. The corruption was on steroids on Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration, and people kill innocent people for nothing. Nothing came out of it, and those people were never sanctioned. I mean, Robert Sirleaf, you can name them, okay? But my thing here is that it's time for our people to wake up. Liberia should wake up. I'm not lying to you. Let us start the dependency syndrome. It's killing out. Let us force towards self-determination. And sometimes, you see, Uganda, when Uganda passed out their law, they say, no man come and marry man here. You know what? You know what they did to them? They sanctioned them. Yeah. And they guys were like, yeah. Somebody was like, you sanction me, I'm not going to your country. I don't want nothing from you. You probably want something from me. The East African and the South African, they are standing up. And look at Burkina Faso. It's an example. You see what happened to the Burkina Faso now? They are happier than ever before. You know, because they depending on setting outside power, the thing that they're gonna come and make us to learn like the way they be in their country or their part of the world. It's not gonna happen. Okay. They're just coming to exploit you. Okay. Don't celebrate them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Know?
Thank you. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that, and we'll say thanks to all of you for the time. All I can encourage us to do to fight these things is to respect our own institutions. Respect our own institutions is very much important. Just sanction alone, you're shaking. Why it would take for you to respect your own policeman that you put in the street there to stand there with a uniform, you stand in front of him. When the policeman tell you stop, you say, I will stop. When the policeman tell you say, go on this side, you go there. When the policeman get your everything, do it in orderliness. That's how the people can operate. That's why you see them like what they call on the outside. They have a system to just make that impression, to make you to think that they are correct people. When you enter in America, you see system, you see orderliness. That's all they do. Respect your own system. When the court calls you, go to the court. Don't be running away and say, I can't step there. When you're disrespecting your own institutions and thinking, how do you think that the outside world will look at you? If you don't respect your own institution, respect your fellow Liberian, respect, why will we behave like this all of the time? If policeman stops you, stop. When they say put it on, put it on. It doesn't matter which position you hold. That's why you put it out there in the streets. When the court is summoning you, go into it. Don't allow you law unto yourself. That the difference those people they can make for which they do what they do. And until we can reach at these levels and respect our own institutions that we set up and see to it that we can respect, that we go nowhere. Thanks so much for being there. Until we are back here, do have a pleasant time. Tomorrow is midweek. Yeah, midweek edition of the show will be here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye-bye.